वेलकम बैक टू द सुपर फेस्ट दोस्तों. इनफैक्ट प्रीवियस बैटल जो हुई थी उसमें फाइनली कड़ी मेहनत के बाद, काफी शिद्दत के बाद बादशाह विनर साबित हुए. और इससे एक बात साबित हो गई कि आने वाली जो बैटल्स हैं बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग और बहुत ही इंटेंस होने वाली. बिकॉज लाइक आई सेड अर्लियर, वी हैव एन इंटरेस्टिंग मिक्स ऑफ प्रो स्ट्रीमर्स एंड प्रो गेमर्स है. और अब बढ़ते हैं हमारे टीम नंबर 3 और टीम नंबर 4 की तरफ. इनफैक्ट मैं शुरुआत करूंगा टीम नंबर 3 से और उनके प्लेयर 1 से. टीम नंबर 3 का नाम है नवाब डुओ और उनके प्लेयर नंबर 1 है प्रशांत पांडे, जो कि एक जाने माने क्लैश रॉयल प्लेयर है एंड ही इज बेटर नोन एज पीपी. और वही दूसरी ओर उनके सपोर्ट में उनके साथी हैं शिराज अब्दुल्ला टर्क, जो कि जाने जाते हैं कैप्टन शिराज के नाम से. Now the opposition team is known as Trojan. उनके प्लेयर्स कुछ इस प्रकार हैं. पटेल मोहम्मद सैफ, जो कि एक प्रो प्लेयर हैं और जाने जाते हैं वो वैम सैफ के नाम से. वहीं दूसरी ओर उनके साथी, उनके कंपैट्रियट Akshit Agarwal, who is a very pro streamer and he is also known as House of Clash. Well दोस्तों, ये तो थी हमारी टीम्स, ये थे हमारे प्लेयर्स. अब बढ़ते हैं डायरेक्टली बैटल की ओर, जहां पे हमारे कास्टर्स और प्लेयर्स इंतजार करें. So let's take this forward.
Thank you very much, Vagish. We are here with another big match of the day. Prashant and Saif are going to be duking it out. Now, this is the match to look forward to. And I'm super excited about this match because both these players are in top of the form for the Indian esports scene in Clash Royale. And we've seen both these players fighting for a long time in different tournaments. But we're going to see them live now happening on this stage right now at the Superfest. So I want to take this first question to Tahir here. Tahir, tell us a bit more about Prashant and give us some insight on Saif.
Well, I've actually known both of these players for a really long time. These are a few well-known pros out there in India. And today I'm expecting some really good matches out of these two. I cannot pick a side when it comes to these games because both of them are such good friends. But what I can expect from them is some really good game.
It's going to be super intense, especially how it's 1v1 format and it's best of one. So they have to pick their decks really carefully because if they get hard countered, it is over.
Absolutely, great point. The game has now just started. So let's get into the game and see how things pan out. We have Saif in the top red and then we have Prashant in the bottom blue. Let the games begin, guys.
So as you can see, both of them are just waiting. They leaked quite a lot of elixir and the first card was played by Prashant and Saif also counters it with a snowball.
So far, they've both leaked approximately 4 elixir on the map, but that's all about making the second move to counterattack for that really big snowball.
Well, the snowball actually did its job, and also usually sometimes we actually see players waiting for about a minute before they can drop a single card.
Yep, but looks like they didn't wait a whole minute on there, but they are still playing really cautiously. The decks don't quite reveal what they have. Okay, maybe he has a bridge spam deck already versus the Royal Hogs.
I think he had a pretty bad cycle as he had to use his Royal Hogs, but the Bandit still dashes and does a lot of damage to Prashant's tower there.
With the Furnace going in, it's going to stop the Baby Dragon with the Mega Minion on top of that too. The Snowball though is going to let the Baby Dragon win that match almost.
So right now the Snowball was placed just so Saif can get a better cycle off of his cards there. And as you can see, Saif is in the damage lead and also that poison is pretty much going to take out the Furnace there.
So far, he is in the lead with 900 damage on the tower. He does have a lot of bridge spam cards that we potentially haven't seen yet, or maybe it could just be the Bandit.
Well, it could be the Bandit. We can expect some really good cycles here coming out of both of these players because as you can see, Prashant is being really aggressive, but Saif is just as good in defense as one could be because that Bandit tanking for the Electro Wizard, that Baby Dragon is also alive. And that's still a lot of damage done to the tower there.
Full health Electro Wizard does get stopped quite a bit. It's only going to get one hit from the Snowball, but he's going in for the Bandit right at the bridge. That Barbarian Barrel was just in time to stop that.
That was so clutch right there. Alright, so as you can see, that Barbarian isn't going to do much. And there we see another Furnace placed by Prashant, and it is countered by a poison right there.
It looks like he is going to get poisoned out from there, so he's just going to have to play slow and steady and just defend against the Royal Hogs and then just poison them out, and it's going to be a slow but steady chip.
Right now I see that was a very interesting P.E.K.K.A played right there. And PP, as we know him, he did a smart move whereas he's going for the opposite lane. But Saif is so good on his defense. He plays the Baby Dragon and just snowballs just so he prevents a lot of damage on his tower.
he kind of eats the damage, going for the really big push on the left side. With the Ram Rider in there, this is going to be very interesting. Poison, Ram Rider, something's going to connect, and this is going to be the final push for the game. She almost connects.
Makes it to the tower. She
Yeah.
almost makes it. The Electro Wizard also almost got ahead, and we see another bandit. But I did not think Prashant had an answer, and there we go. We have a winner, and it would be Seth.
I mean, quite a good set of game that we got to see there now. I think just a strong play by Saf there. Any feedback you guys want to share for Prashant? Could he have done things better? Anything differently?
It was just really hard for him to get through. He had all the perfect answers for everything, and he just was not getting through to the point where Poison was the MVP here, dealing most of the damage in the tower with the Bandit connecting occasionally.
Well, I think it was all about the positive elixir trade, as said by our senpai himself, because whenever Seth used to play Poison, it always used to get the tower, the Musketeer, and another troop along.
Yep, that was value poison that he got there, and that was the main thing in the pushes.
Yeah, with that, we'll end the first game between Prashant and Saifer. We have another game coming up very soon, so let's get into that soon.